Welcome to Switched On Schoolhouse Earth Science. In this one-credit high school science course, your students will study units that cover topics from earth science like forces and features of Earth, shaping Earth's crust, Earth's atmosphere, astronomy, and much more. Many of Alpha Omega's computer-based high school courses include semester reviews and examinations. The review lesson provides a focused review of lesson content, helping students to prepare for semester and final exams. Alternate semester and final exams are also available. Now let's take a look at an earth science lesson to see how concepts like these are covered. In a unit entitled Forces and Features of Earth, let's look at a lesson called Forces of Earthquakes. Most lessons begin with a brief introduction and a list of goals or objectives for the lesson. These objectives help students stay focused on important lesson content and provide parents with an effective way to measure mastery of lesson content. The objectives for this lesson are: describe the forces involved with earthquakes, compare and contrast the types of seismic waves produced by an earthquake, and identify natural disasters related to earthquakes. At the beginning of most lessons, students will also encounter a list of vocabulary words that will be used throughout the lesson. We've included review and reinforcement activities to encourage mastery of these important words. For example, students can hear the correct pronunciation of each word.
Aftershocks. Focus.
A vocabulary games arcade provides additional practice designed to help students to learn the spelling and definitions for the vocabulary from the lesson. Let's take a look at one of the games. Flashcards provides a fun way for students to review the definitions for the vocabulary words. Here's a sample. Alpha Omega's computer-based lessons are filled with colorful photographs, illustrations, and diagrams, as well as a variety of multimedia presentations that are all designed to enhance the text-based instruction and assist students in mastering lesson content. Let's take a look at this animation that helps to explain the elastic rebound theory.
Rock layers are pulled in different directions along a fault. Over time, the rock layers bend and stress builds until an earthquake occurs and stress is released. The rock layers snap back and are no longer bent.
More than 25,000 engaging multimedia activities have been included in Alpha Omega's computer-based lessons to engage student interest and bring learning to life. The addition of these interactive activities encourages learning by allowing students to become actively involved in the lesson presentation. The following animations help to provide a demonstration of primary waves, secondary waves, and surface or L waves. At the end of the lesson, your student is presented with a series of questions that provide a review of lesson content. If the lesson contains multiple sections, after completing section 1, the student continues to the next section, reading the text-based instruction and answering the remaining questions. Questions are presented in a variety of formats. Answers are automatically saved as the student works through the questions. with 85 to 90% of student work being graded immediately by the program. A student is given the opportunity to reattempt questions that were answered incorrectly the first time through the lesson. The lesson is complete when the student has answered all questions correctly or has exhausted his allowed attempts.